TJ's got his truck loaded down with stuff he's making our potting soil with, and I'm going to show y'all what he's doing. Let me turn it around.
Garden soil. We're trying to stay organic, so we're going to use a bag of black cow.
Let me get what this is.
Cow manure.
And then black cow manure. Who's it made by? Is that the brand it's called? I mean, is that it?
Yep.
Ooh, does it stink?
No. Not anymore. And I got the small bag of peat moss. So you really ought to put a whole bag, you know, one of those size bags instead of this small bag.
But that's all you could find, wasn't it?
This is all I got left. So we're just gonna put one bag of this.
And the sun's going down over your head right there while you're doing this. It looks pretty. All right, what's that?
Perlite. This is going to help with drainage, water drainage in the soil.
Are you gonna mix it up?
Yep. Got to mix all the perlite in. Mix the different kinds of soil together. Mix the compost and the peat moss and the potting soil. All in with the perlite. Try not to spill it. That's the hard part.
Yeah, because that stuff ain't cheap. Especially right now, nothing's cheap. And the gas, they say, is going up again. So we better get to planting us some vegetables. Because the groceries are going to go up too.
I think they are.
I do too. Okay, was that enough to fill the other 4 containers?
I think it should fill up the rest of the containers. This wheelbarrow full fills up about 3 of those containers, a little more than 3. And this should fill up the last one. The last set.
The bags down so I can show y'all good which bags and what he's using in his mixture that he's making up, so I can lay them down flat so y'all can see in case y'all want to make you some of this for your plants.
Got a wheelbarrow full of container soil that we're about to put into these containers. 1 part cow manure, 1 part potting soil, 1 part peat moss, equal parts, and 2.5 quarts of perlite.
And what are we going to try to put in these?
I think we should probably put some tomato plants and some pepper plants. Maybe some
Squash?
Squash and zucchini. Maybe just a couple of every kind.
And we need to put like green beans in a couple and let them run up the fence.
Yeah. You just plant you put certain kinds of nutrients in a box, and you put a set of worms in there, and then they multiply and they compost your dirt.
Last year I dug up all the, like I would find worms and I took them to my garden.
Yeah.
If I found a worm, it went in the garden. This is you're mixing it all up, right?
Yep. Making container soil.
You've already got some in these, a couple. But you got a little more to go. Now TJ's going to plant the tomato plants.
Yeah, for this one we got big beef hybrid tomato. This is a big slicer tomato.
That'll make good sandwiches.
Yeah. It's already got blooms on it. It's gonna need some pruning. I'll go back and add some more dirt higher up the plant after I mix another wheelbarrow full. What do you want to do next?
Let's just keep tomatoes all in one spot.
You want to go cherry tomato?
Yeah. In case this was real big, then the cherry tomatoes don't get quite as big, I don't believe.
No, I think this is an indeterminate here, so it will continue to grow up.
Bruce is wanting to learn how to plant a tomato.
Bruce, what do you think? This is a super sweet 100 cherry tomato. And now we got Parks Whopper improved. Another slicer tomato. I like to break up the bottom of the roots a little bit. We're gonna have to figure out a way to help these climb when they start growing.
Like run strings and maybe tie them to the fence a little bit?
Yeah. or maybe even higher than that. I got some big tomato cages that we might be able to fit around this.
There's some over there. Well, your Papa Emily's got his old ones over there too.
Yep.
Those might work. Is that the last two tomatoes?
Yep, last two tomatoes. Look who showed up. Now we got a Husky cherry red cherry tomato. So we got 2 cherry tomatoes. Devin picked all these out.
Well, now she picked out the good ones.
She chose which ones to get.
Did you really? Yes. Those are for salads.
I meant to get some bone meal, but I didn't get to it.
I'll try to look for that. I've got.
A bush Goliath. So this is a determinate. So this will grow into more of a bush style.
What does determinate mean?
It only gets so tall as the plant. It doesn't run.
Oh.
Giant Marconi sweet pepper. So it's a red sweet pepper.
You're gonna put 2 sweet peppers in one box?
Yeah. How many plants we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're gonna have to double up one pepper. What do you think about planting eggplant over there?
I will. And I'll do some green beans and squash over there too. And zucchini. I gotta plant some zucchini too. You gonna put one of those little ones in there with that one?
No, I think that's gonna be such a big plant. It really doesn't need.
But one?
It would do better with just one plant. Does it sound like I know what I'm talking about? Or did I sound like a ding dong? Huh? Big Bertha bell pepper.
Big Bertha.
Big Bertha. I think this one might, yeah. This one might go solo. Devin watered the plants today, so they didn't dry out too bad. hot banana pepper. You think any of this is gonna grow?
Why, yeah.
You think this is gonna...
It'll do good with that dirt recipe. And if it all does good, we'll have salsa.
Yeah. Tomatoes and peppers. Jalapeno hot pepper.
Oh, is that a jalapeno?
Yep. And red bell sweet pepper and an eggplant left.
You think you're gonna put the two little ones together?
I really want to put them one to a container, because they're gonna get this big.
Oh, we haven't got another one of those, do we?
I think I'm gonna run and get 2 more containers from over where we got our stuff at.
What, is there another one?
I got some
Different.
5-gallon buckets.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, so we got a Japanese eggplant, Ichiban style. And that's what I'm gonna put in this last container.
What kind of style is that, TJ?
Ichiban.
Ichiban.
Yeah.
Itchy butt.
Yeah, it sounds like itchy butt.
Not that itchy butt.
Itchy butt eggplant.
Devin likes.
What?
Devin likes to make fun of me. We all know who the one really itching to find. Alright, we got the eggplant done. And I'm gonna get 2 more containers to plant these last 2 peppers in.
Put them back in, you mean put them in that so they don't fall over? The wind's blowing a little bit. Well, there we go. We got them, you got all those planted. You planted them, now I gotta raise them.
Did you plant these?
No, they're wild.
That ain't what you want in your garden.
Those are wild.
Dare you to taste them.
I dare you to taste them. Yep. Bo, you're gonna get famous. You're gonna keep all that leftover, ain't you?
We're gonna plant the vegetables. We're gonna put our plants in the ground tomorrow.
All right. We'll take a clip of that one.
Please like, share, and subscribe.
Thumbs up.
And hit the notification button in the corner That way you get notified when we post new videos.
That's right. You better learn how to do this if you're going to make, you're fixing to start you a YouTube channel, right?
Yeah. She is.
I ain't. You are.
You'll have to be the one recording them, unless he has them cameras he just sets up.
Check back in later for more updates.
And there's going to be some sure enough updates going on.